Well, looks like I'm not going to have to put my discretion label on this video because there's already one built into the game. This game does have some nudity in it, but thankfully there is an option in the game to censor it. And yes, I would very much like to hide the sexual content. Well, at least for YouTube. So then, let's continue. Jake! Jake! Man, where is that guy? I swear I saw him going into this cave. Is that BMO? I'll ask the little dude if he saw Jake. I highly apologize for my reading voice. Hello, Finn. Hello, BMO. What are you doing in Marceline's cave? I heard they're... Just... Fucking can't speak. I know, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna... let the audio stay. Well, not the audio. Fuck. I'm gonna let the text stay on the screen for a few seconds. And I'm just gonna go past it. If you really want to read it, either read it quickly or pause the video and read it then. I've already played through this game twice because I really like it, and the audio is quite amusing. Not the oh fuck me. The text is quite amusing. The what each of the characters say, it's quite nice, and it does have the seems like it would be something that they would say to some degree. Of course, since this is a fan-made game, there's also plenty of fan-fictional stuff going on. And yes, protagonists do not knock on doors. Alright. So we're looking for Jake, and we're assuming he's in this cave. And Marceline heard some voices down one of the caverns, and we're gonna go check that out. And this wall right here, there's achievements you can get. Oh, we are not going to be getting all of the achievements in this recording, probably. If you guys do want to see all of the achievements be unlocked, you can definitely ask me if, well, at least tell me that you want to see that. And I definitely will, because I have done it already. But I figured, just for the sake of this video, I'm just going to show off some of the gameplay and not show you everything that's going on, so that you can play the game and figure it out for yourself. Although there is a specific Patreon version that I do not currently have, but I highly recommend you do get it, because you do there's a few things that aren't completely bug-free yet that you do get access to in the Patreon version. And the game is apparently pretty close to completion. At least that's what it says on the devs page. And we're just gonna get a hammer to knock into those boards we saw over there, because we couldn't progress without them. Well, without knocking them down. However, BMO wants to play a game, so we have to play hide and seek with him in order to get the hammer. Alright. And there he is. He's just over there, ducking down in this corner. Not a very good hiding spot. But he's gonna make us find him 3 times in a row. So, now to look for him the second time. Oh, damn. Just walking into a fence. Alright. Oh, there we go. This beam is just gonna be in this cave. And now you should go with the hammer. Alright, so we found BMO 3 times, and I am going to do one thing that will make it easier. Well, is kind of necessary for it to do some of the achievements in this game. However, I'm not going to get those achievements, because by going into first person, you can stare at this and wait until its eyes go all dilated, yep, like that, and now should start following you. And you can use him as a stepping stool. Alright, I'm just going to use this guy to go up here and get this star. And it allows me to recover while in the air by pressing the jump button again, which is quite handy later on in the game when you get into a boss fight. However, for now, it's not really going to be as necessary. Alright, one thing I do have to say about this game, though, the level design is wonderful. Because if you are like me, you're going to come in here and you're gonna be like, oh, what's this? At first, I thought, like, what, can I, like, jump off the walls like in Mario or something? But now it's, just like a squiggly bit that goes left, right, and then, just up into, like a bomb-looking icon. Wasn't completely sure what that was gonna be used for, but, try to remember this because it's going to be, used in a few minutes. But until then, we're going to just go down here, go down this corridor, and we're going to start being attacked by fireballs. And they do kind of like drift with you a little bit when you're walking back and forth. But you're gonna need to... Oh, can I flawless this first shot? Oh, there we go. That's actually the first time I've gone down this duck being hit. So proud of that. Alright. And now it's going to introduce us to the fighting, which is very similar to Kingdom Hearts 1, which I very much like. Always make sure you pick these up because they despawn rather quickly. And you can use the cash to get potions. And they also drop a little bit of health as well when you kill them. So if you get hit, you can recover that way. However, the combat is extremely clean and smooth. It's and the controls are quite tight. They are, for a game that's made in Unity, it is made quite well. Okay, now that we got a sword, we're gonna come back over here to destroy the planks we saw earlier when we found BMO for the 3rd time. And if you investigated them, they would tell you that you couldn't destroy them with the hammer. You would need a sword or something. So we're going to destroy them now. And we're just going to push these 2 things down for later on to make it quicker to travel up here. And then we just gotta go down here and push the other one. Those little glowy orbs, they just give you hints. So we aren't really gonna need them. However, if you ever end up getting lost, you can definitely use them. Alright, so this is where we're going to have to remember over the thing we saw on the wall. Because you know how it had the 3 branching paths, and then it told you to go left, and then it told you to go right, and then it told you to go forward. Thankfully, the first playthrough, I was able to figure this one out rather quickly. So, yeah, it's not too difficult, but it is... as long as you manage to see the writing on the wall the first time around. If you did not, this would be probably a little bit more difficult for you. Or at least you want to figure out right away. Now we're just gonna do this little platformy bit. Oh, can I make it? Yep. And go across here. And then we're gonna have a little encounter with some mobs. Yep. Alright. And then it puts barriers up there so we can't fall down. And these guys can do little things to sort of stop you from attacking. Alright, so we killed the little guys down here, and now we're going to be able to go up this ladder. And then up here, we're going to go over here to this star. I'm not completely sure if we can jump across that gap there, but it's probably quicker to just go around rather than needing to go back up the ladder. And now we gain the additional ability to be able to dash. And yeah, it doesn't look like you're able to go. But now with the dash ability, if I were to use the dash ability there, I would have been able to make it. So we're going to wait for this platform to come back down. And then, oh fuck. Not do that. Alright, dash button is on control as its trigger. Right trigger. And yeah, the camera right there was wasn't moving too quickly, so it kind of started glitched through the floor a little bit right there. But this is a fan-made game, so you can't really expect there to be absolutely no bugs. But the game creator is definitely working on games still. So all right, now we're just gonna go over here. Now that we have the bomb, to where we saw the pile of rocks in the little cave. And now we're just gonna put the bomb here and detonate it. And now our pathway is open. Sadly, this guy's just gonna keep on following us until we do something else later on. We're just gonna kill these guys down here until the staircase falls down. Alright, and now there's a new enemy introduced. These flying witches type things. Whatever you really want to call them. They aren't too hard to destroy because they, at least that one specifically, once you get it down to half health, it just sort of gets stunned, I guess, and you can just go from there. Alright, now we've killed all the enemies down here, and the staircase falls down. And we collect our money. But we're just going to investigate this. It's something blocking our way, and it looks like we need 3 keys. We'll have to find all 3 keys to open the door. So, to start off with, we're going to go down the middle one. And in here, we're going to see that it's a mechanical door, and it looks like we're going to need a key card of some kind to open it. And now, since we're up here, we're just going to go ahead and push this down. And collect both the bit that's right here and the bit that's over there. Gotcha. So before we continue on, we're going to come back here, and we're just going to come over here and look at the ground to get the left, right, left, and then we're just going to pull this lever, which definitely is not put in an odd place. And then that switch is giving us 40 seconds to switch it back. Well, oh, fuck me. And then we just gotta hit once. And then we hear something opening. And that's going to open up the path that the stone wall was blocking before, so that we can now get all 3 keys. And now that we saw the pattern on the floor, we can activate the button that's up there.